You know, the 2-8 community should wise up about Donald Trump and realize that, number one, there's no way in hell he's going to win in November. Number two, he's an autocrat. He's a Hitler. He's a Stalin. He's a Mao. He's that kind of guy. He thinks in those directions. And what did they do when they achieved the kind of power status that that they aspire to? They disarm the public. They take the guns. It's what they did in Nazi Germany. It's what they did in China. It's what they did in Iran. It's what they did anywhere that there's an autocrat, there's a gun grab. Why should we think that Trump's going to be any different? I don't think that he is. Number two, Second Amendment. It's not going anywhere. No one's talking about repealing the Second Amendment. So, I believe that in essence our gun rights are sacrosanct. Sure, there's people who should not own guns, and maybe some people who are on the no-gun list who shouldn't be on the no-gun list, like non-violent felons. But a significant piece of anti-gun gun control legislation came down the pike this year in Congress, not this year, in this Congress. And it's toothless from the perspective of legal gun ownership. It's not going to grab anybody's black rifles or anything like that, or limit capacity in states where there presently are no restrictions of that kind. It's mostly directed at illegal guns. And I don't have a problem with the cops going after illegal guns. Guns that are owned by violent felons, for example. Classic, when you see somebody busted and a gun is involved very frequently, and also he is charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Hello, that's not right. So, you know, going back the last couple of election cycles, I didn't vote for Hillary and I didn't vote for Joe because of my opposition to the Iraq War, which never should have happened, but those two clowns voted for the Iraq War when they were in Congress, and I said that I would never vote for them. But this year, I'm thinking, well, how long can you boycott this stuff? There's not going to be a Democrat descend from the heavens who's also pro-2A. And so I guess I'm going to have to vote for Biden, but there's lots of good reasons to vote for Biden, like the fact that this country's really generally on the right track when it comes to the economy. And that's not to say that the Republicans haven't tried to stand in his way the whole 3.5 years that he's been in office. They've behaved despicably and deplorably, and I think Trump's the leader of that stuff. If you're MAGA, you know what? Fuck you. It just ain't right. Don't vote for that man. He does not have your best interests in mind. Particularly, I believe, if you're a gun owner. And that's just the way I believe things are. So